Hello everyone, welcome to my Nomad survival playthrough on SCUM. Episode 1 didn't capture, so this will be the episode 1. The audio didn't record, so we've lost that one. So what we have is a very damaged AK and no rounds for the AK. We do have a block 21 with 5 rounds and 16 spare. So we'll search this. We are currently in B3 in the military outpost. After here we will go to the bunker and hopefully get some better loot. I am sorry if that is very loud. If you have 2 guns that are the exact same, like these block 21s, if we had a toolbox you could dismantle this one or this one and use either one of those to repair each other. You can't reassemble a gun, so if we've disassembled this, we can't reassemble it, which makes sense. Because if you've disassembled it and you've repaired another gun with it, then there'd be pieces of that gun missing. You could be missing a dust cover, I think it's called, or the dust cap, so it wouldn't really make sense. But if you didn't use any, then I guess it could make sense to reassemble the gun, but that's not in the game, and I don't know if it will be. This is very loud for me, if it is for you, but if it's not that loud for you, then that'll be good. So currently that trap is not armed, so we can pick it up. If you can hear my mouse or keyboard, or that thought that is my keyboard, I'm very sorry for that. If we had 2 of these, we can... Okay, I'm sorry, thinking of a different item. So we can't currently craft this improvised shotgun. In the last episode we created our character. These are his stats. I'd say they're okay for starting out. Oops. Yeah, that's good. 1, 2. My plan is to get a toolbox or a better AK. That is my current goal. We did spawn close. We spawned about C3, but we died, and then we spawned next to the bunker. So we ran here and we looted down there. That is how we got this AK. And I just did a once over, make sure we didn't miss anything. So that was episode 1. That's the regular MP5. Yeah. We do have a magazine for it, and quite a few rounds already. If you put your magazine in your inventory, in your hands, and press R, it automatically reloads. So just press R and you reload. If you press Shift R, you can check how many rounds you have for that gun. We have 25. 30 is how many it can store in the magazine. It can store 31 by 30 in the mag and 1 in the chamber. Oh, I actually rarely see that, that's real good. So, if we added magazine for that, that would be useful. I equipped the sight on there, because as of this moment, we don't have any suppressors or a bottle to craft any suppressors. Which you can do with just a knife and some duct tape. And you need a toolbox, a tool workstation, improvised workstation. Same with, you can also have a drill press, a lathe machine, and another drill press. You don't need all of those, you just need one near you. So, I don't know if you heard that, but before there was a puppet, which is what the zombies are called in this game. I have lots turned off, and loot is ×8, same with the puppet damage. So if they hit us, it will be a one shot for now. If you see that green bar, let's say we had 36 in my inventory, just double click, auto goes. If it has that green bar around it, pick it up to show you if we have any more. That means that if you put it in your inventory, it will be a new stack, and it won't go to this stack here. So that's just a tip to know. It's okay, that's not very useful. It is quite useful to know because I didn't know that before, and I wondered why. It turns out it was that green box around it. If it has a red box around it, like here. Oh, I don't have it anymore. Never mind. If it has this red box, that just means you've selected it. You can unselect it, or don't have to. And that is very good, you can drink that. It doesn't hurt you or anything, it don't make you sick, so it is good to drink. So I'll quit this. If you see this bar, that 88.5%, that's its condition. That was recently added last week, I believe. And we've got very lucky with these spawns. The no puppet spawns. That won't last, because it's my luck. And these have 10 uses. I don't think they've always had 10 uses though. The 10 out of 10 is just how much it has. As you can see, it's 100%. And this is full of water. These canteens. I don't think we need to take that. We don't need that. And that. Binoculars won't be incredibly useful. I don't find them to be. As you can see, I've got a full stack. I think we're finding a lot of M9 mags, but no M9s. The block has a 13 round max, apart from the chamber. The M9, which I'm talking about, has 15, and previously you saw second mag, that was kind of black. That is for the M1911, which also chambers 45 HP, and that has 7 rounds in the mag. I think after we've searched all of this, we'll go to the bunker next. Right here. This is the magazine for it, which I don't personally like the gun. It just doesn't look that good to me. I didn't previously like the block, but I do like the new textures for it. I think it looks good. It used to be your standard looking block with a greyish, silver, well, kind of whitish dust cover. I think that's what that's called. And it didn't look amazing. This red one, that is Tracer, which means every second round you can see a red flare going off the gun, going off the round, just so you can see where it goes. We don't have a gun that fires 5.56, but I'm taking it because we might, and it's always better to have a suppressor, even if you don't have the gun, because it's a common gun, you will find it. Don't need a second M9 suppressor, or the M9 suppressor goes on both the 45, the M9 and M1911. Fits all three of those. The respirator's good to pick up. As you can see, I've got the gun and some 7.62. I've got the AK. You just press R and it loads one. Which I totally forgot I actually have this drum mag, which stores 75 rounds. It's very good, but quite heavy. That was some trousers. Are they useful? Yeah, I'd say they are. Less storage. No, more storage, less weight. This 50, that's how much weight it can store. You can be full on inventory, but not weight. But if you're full on weight, then you can't carry any more in your inventory. It's a good thing to know. We did previously find rounds for this, and I'm kicking myself I didn't pick it up. We will need some rails if we want to attach a sight, which might actually be a good idea. But you can't craft improvised rail for these guns, only the rifles, which these aren't. Yeah, as you can see, that had a, well, might have missed it, but that had a green box. I'm not picking that up because I don't find them useful. I don't like them that much. I've used them quite a few times, gave them quite a lot of chances, but they've never performed well or anything. They're good if they have the P223 scope, which is for a Dragunov, but if you have higher than that, it won't match what you're hoping. It won't come close. If you just want something to have, then I'd suggest, yeah, take it if you have the rounds. This is 7.62x54R, which is for the Dragunov, also known as the SVD. That is quite a loud snap. I am sorry. I have tried to turn the microphone down, but this is a new microphone, so I'm still getting used to it. used to it, I couldn't speak. I am just turning around, which is because I heard a puppet. I'll drop this. This should be full. 31, 30. Okay. You don't have to go 31. This is 45 also. It'll be amusing if it didn't. As you can see, I'm quite heavy, so if I run I'll use more stamina. So I'm thinking I should just drop some guns. You... yeah, that'll be good for now. Actually, I don't have a toolbox, so I'll drop you. I'll keep you on me just in case. As you can see, I've run out of stamina just walking. If you press X, you go into prone, but if you hold tab, go to actions and lay down, you'll regain more stamina. Well, you'll regain the same amount, it'll just be slightly faster. I'm thinking for now, if we set some of these up at the entrance, we could possibly lure them out, or what we can do is get a headshot and run. So I think if we do both, there is no mechs, which are very dangerous, just because this is a new series and my first one, and I probably will scream a bunch if there are mechs, because I have a very low chance of getting past them. I'd say about 5. They always kill me a lot. As you can see, already won. Where is it? There. There are some that just spawn out in the wild, and that is because I'm running. If you run, the game is quite smart, so it can tell where you are at, well, where you're going to run if you're running, and where you're going to be. So it spawns them in front of you. That doesn't happen if you're walking or jogging. I find it kind of cool, but it can also be annoying. Obviously, I wasn't running, but he did spawn. That is because my settings, and it's up to a 100 just randomly out in the wild. So at any given point, I can just run into a massive horde, and I will get killed by them. Very high chance I will. Not guaranteed, but I'll say now, mate, probably is actually guaranteed. There it is. And with medium skill, I am still waving quite a bunch. I am not controlling this waving. Oh. Okay, that doesn't happen a bunch. So I will go hide in here for now. I should have probably checked. The quicker I think it is your dexterity, the quicker, well, the higher your dexterity, the faster you reload. So I believe it is dexterity. there. And I do like to toggle the awareness thing by doing this, which is the game version of squinting. It raises awareness. There. They will all be out there when I come out, which means I just need to have full stamina and just start sprinting. I did not expect him to survive. Okay, that's really good. I'll reload this. That is quite loud. I'm sorry. Okay, turn these down. And that is full, which is good. We have about 60 seconds, I'd say. If you search him, it'll be 25 points into awareness. Oh, it's been lowered to 10. It used to be 25. That was live, I'm sorry. See, we've got 5 points by running. And as we run, while we're heavy, we increase constitution. It's always a good idea to count your rounds, which I completely forgot about. There, 1 round left. And reloaded. 13 in the mag, 1 in the chamber. There's rarely, if ever, any spawns in here, so you can just put your gun away. You probably can see the watch. That is part of the first support pack, which I'd say is just good for cosmetics. You can listen to your own music in game. It gives you the dances, which are pretty fun. I'd say get it if and only if you want it. No one's forcing you. I did, just because I kinda wanted to. And in the next, well, not the next update, but a few updates later, there is a rail. I can equip sights onto it now, right there. So in future updates, you can kind of see the watch and move your clothing, so you can tuck up your sleeves. Shift right click would let you see what mode you're on, and left click to switch. The AK's got semi and full auto. I like to keep it on semi, just so I can very easily count rounds. But if you go full auto, each shot fires 2. So each time you click the button, it fires 2 rounds. But you can hold the button, and that is how you just run out very, very quickly. There's never one spawning here, it's always the opposite side that I went to first. That is Gilly, which looks kind of cool. There is winter, desert, and forest. This is the desert, which never makes too much sense for me. because there isn't a desert in this game, which I think would be cool to see, but probably somewhere in the future. That is for a 50 cal, which is the, in my opinion, best gun in the game. Just because you can mow down everything with it. There is its scope, which is the best scope. Equips on almost every gun, I believe. Equips on quite a lot. What's better? This? Okay, this MP5 is better. So, once I've reloaded, I will take that. I will also equip this, because this is kind of good. Well, not kind of, this is really good actually. I will need to sort this inventory out in a minute. I'll drop that. Just because I do not have anything really for it at the moment. 5 rounds. You don't have to drag them, but I do like to. Well, no, I rarely actually do it. And I don't know why I did it, because then I'd have to do this. It would have been quicker to do it the way I usually do it. So, let's hope it's 30. Yeah, it is. I just remembered. And unload ammo. Okay. And 31. Always good to check just before. Just because it always unloads 1 from the chamber. So you'll have 29 rounds. I think for this episode we will search around there. Oops, I'm getting myself stuck. Oh, yeah. As you can see, all these are dead. That is because the suicide puppet with C4. They run at you, they're quite fast, and unless you get a headshot while they're close, you will probably get a C4 injury, which is always imminent, which is always gonna kill you unless you patch it up. I cannot speak that well. Brass knuckles aren't really amazing. That deal is pretty good, but I'm not going to take it because we did see a magazine for it, but we didn't see rounds, so there'd be no point in taking it if there's no rounds for it. It'd just be useless. MP5 suppressor for our MP5. Let's go. We go through here. That'll be the second way out, which is a ladder. It's pretty good. I don't think I've ever used the ladder to get in. Or out, actually. You can see, basic handgun skill. As you use guns, it raises the skill. So as I use this handgun, it raises the skill. It used to have quite a loud noise to it. It was kind of a loud bang, I think. They got rid of that ages ago, which I kind of liked it, but also it did scare me a lot. Just and when I was being very quiet, took down 1 or 2 puppets and raised a skill. It gave you quite a shock. We put this away. Oh, good. Can remove that and that. And can we? Yes, we can. If we added UMP mag, then I'd definitely use a UMP over the block. Also, probably over the MP5. I'd still keep it, just because we've got quite a lot of rounds. I haven't used it so far because it is quite loud, but it does look good. This should be burst, yeah. You see that white line over the ammo? That means burst. If you don't see the white line over 3 rounds, that's full auto, and 1 round means it's semi. So, full auto, it shoots all of them if you hold down the fire button. Burst is capped at 3 rounds, and semi is capped at 1. Pretty good. All the handguns are semi, and obviously, and all the the assault rifles like the AK, MK18, AKM, AK-50, out, and I am dead. Okay, all of those and quite a few more guns are full auto. Okay, that is annoying. I actually don't know where the thing is because I'm like... Okay, it looks... Yeah, that's C3, so that... I have found the bunker now. That looks C3, that... You can see the pond. That right there is there. So the bunker should be that house. Okay. It's always good to look out for that pond if you're in B3 and looking to go to the bunker. Over there's the airdrop. They have 18 minutes till they explode in my game. It's pretty much a miniature tactical nuke. You will die if you're in the blast radius instantly, same with your vehicle. There are no quads because I don't like them. I've died way too many times to just going straight over a log that spawned out of nowhere. So I've disabled them. I kept bikes. We'll keep that. So we'll get our stuff. Just need to kind of weave through here. And there is our gear. We will need to search and be quiet. Okay, he spotted me again. Let's just start running. Where's he gone? We could probably use some rocks. And there he is. If he hit us, we will get one shot. So let's try and avoid that. Let's definitely avoid that, actually. He is still on us because you can see him in the blue eye. That means he can see us. Okay, we have lost him now. And let's hope for good. Where is... We will need to search around for the guns. Is there any... Do we... No. Okay, that is good. They are all here. And we will call it an episode here. Okay. See you all in the next one.